Testing, testing, testing. 1, 2, 3, testing. Testing, testing, testing. 1, 2, 3, testing. There you go. It works. Good afternoon, everybody. Welcome to the Ronnie Show. So glad you could be with us here today. We should be. I know I had mentioned this beforehand, but we now officially should be back to our regularly scheduled programming around here, 5 days a week, for 15 minutes a day at the same time, 4 o'clock Eastern time. We should be back to normal when it comes to that. So hopefully we are. Cross my fingers. My hair is always that's because I take a nap in the morning. You know, I always wonder why my hair is such a mess after, it's because I take a nap. Now, I didn't take a nap when I normally do. Usually I do it right after lunch and then I go to class and then I'm done for the day. But no, I did it this morning, right before I went to lunch actually. So it was a little weird, I guess. A little out of my routine, but you know what? It's Monday. I need sometimes Mondays just get the best of you, obviously. And today is kind of one of those days. I am really exhausted. Uh, yeah. Woo. Yeah, Mondays just kind of take a lot out of you. And today, even though, see, that's the thing. I only have two classes now, pretty much. The only time I have three classes now during my week is Tuesdays. So I don't know why, but even though I haven't really done anything, I feel exhausted. Um, but that's just the way it is sometimes. So yeah, I guess we'll kind of recap what my weekend is like because we haven't had a show since Friday. So yeah, I guess we'll kind of get into it right now. So Friday. Did we even have a show Friday? Like, I'm sure we did. Yeah, we did. So Friday night, after we were done with the stream, obviously, as you know, we had a big weekend around here on RVN. The playoffs started for the Muskies, so that was very exciting. And so we did games 1 and 2. They were in a different venue, which is why we weren't in Sioux City for that one. We were back up in our regular studio. Friday night went great. It was a good game. Sent it into overtime, and it was just a fun stream. Well, this is where I need to make an apology right here because Saturday night, everything was going quite well. I mean, we started out the show well, it was going smoothly. And then halfway through the third period, this was game two, the next night on the Saturday, the internet started getting funky. So in our studio. And because of that, I think the stream in total length, once I realized we had gone off the air because the internet was having technical difficulties, it was right around 2 hours and I think 45-ish minutes to 50, somewhere in there. Well, because the internet went AFK, about 20 minutes of it got cut off. So great. Because we were gonna go until about 10:30-ish PM Eastern time. Hello, Carlos. That was the plan, but then because of that, we had to. Oh, I didn't even see that. Hello, Bob. Yeah. Apologies for that. Normally, I catch on with those things, but I was looking at the um, live chat on my phone instead of my computer, so that's why. Um, so yeah, because of that, what we'll do, I was gonna do like a separate recap video just on, what you missed, but I think what we'll do Wednesday night, since I'll be on the air with the stream, and I forgot to put the schedule of the week up in the community tab, so apologies for that. I'll do that right when we're done with this. Well, because we're gonna be doing hockey. We're gonna be covering hockey on Wednesday night, 7 o'clock Eastern time, Dallas at or wait, no, I was shifting around the schedule today, so that might be different. Okay, yeah, Wednesday night. Dallas at Buffalo in the NHL, 7 o'clock Eastern time during one of the intermissions. Will kind of catch you up on what what the heck happened. And then I thought about maybe clipping that into its own separate video, but I don't think I will. That just sounds too dumb to do. So I'm not gonna do it. Simple as that. Simple as that. So yeah. Oh well. Those things happen. So yeah. And then of course I was hoping we wouldn't have game three because that could have all sorts of problems could have happened if we did, and luckily enough it wasn't. So there wasn't a game three. Yay. So anyway, hang on a minute. Okay. So, as I was saying before, very rude comment came up. Um, so basically I worked on Sunday, which is why I was kind of hoping we wouldn't go to a game three. And yeah, that was basically that. And then yesterday kind of started a period of like the next gee, sorry. Okay. Anyway, as I was saying, okay, I never said that. So there you go. Are you older than 20? No, but I will be 20 on the nose in October. So yeah. As I was saying, yesterday was probably the first nice day we've had here in town, weather-wise, in quite a while. So I think it got into a um are you a man or seriously? What do I look like? User. Well, you no, you didn't startle me, you just distracted me, that's all. Because 'cause I'm trying to talk here, and then you pull that crap. So anyway, um, because right now the temperature outside is 77 degrees, and yesterday, I think the high got up to, like, 80 or something like that, so, a little hot for my liking, but it's okay. It happens. I'd rather take that than bitter cold, any day of the week personally. So, okay, no, I did not mean to show that. Um, so yeah, do I watch hockey? Of course I do. Of course I do. Are you a okay? You were okay until that point. Of course. I don't know why people always question that. Like literally everybody I know knows that I'm a boy. I mean, everybody knows that. Except some ignorant people on the internet. And I even pinned the comment saying, there if you say stuff like that, I'm gonna block you. So don't do that. Okay, yep, you're gonna go into timeout too. Some people on the internet are just plain old stupid. And if you think it's funny, then I'm gonna block you as well. There we go. So anyway, as I was saying, the high temperature this week for weather, supposed to be in the mid to upper 70s pretty much all week long, which yay. I like that. I like it when it's so nice outside, because in fact, I consider doing all these shows this week outside in the warm well, no, not the warmness. That's such a stupid word. In the nice weather, I guess, was what I'm trying to say. It is a little hot, but, I don't mind. Like I said, I'd rather take that than the extremely cold yet. Is it 60? No, it's not. It's 77. That's what it is. Although I see what you're trying to do there, and I don't like that. So, yeah. Um, hello, it's your girl Bree Bree. Interesting username, but hey, Better than a lot of usernames we've had on here, that's for sure. Um, so yeah, and then that was basically my weekend. I didn't do much, mm, anything else really besides that. I've just have had like a lot of things going on outside of this YouTube channel, um, going on in my life. So I'm kind of honestly glad this week I get, a little bit of a break from all that stuff. So yeah, because I do have a life outside of this, believe it or not. So, what are your mom's names? Well, my mom's name was, because she's passed on now, Amy. That was her name. So yeah. Um, hello, Alyssa's world. Hi. Hi, I'll do the same. I got a test tomorrow. I had an exam today actually, and um I don't know, it wasn't too difficult. Although I don't think I did great on it. I mean, as long as I pass, that's really honestly all I care about, to be honest with you. Um, because I used to always shoot for like an A. I always would. But now ever since I've gotten older, it's just like, as long as I can pass, I mean, obviously I still try and do my best and get the best grades possible, but I'm not really as worried about that anymore as I used to be. So yeah, I don't know if that's necessarily the right attitude to have about that, but so be it. um, yeah, that's really all I got to say on that. um, and then let's see, we have one more exam in that class before the semester and school year is done with. So, in fact, yeah, it is a little curly. In fact, it's way longer than this, but well, no, it's not really all that longer. I'm hoping to grow it longer though, which I will, no big deal. Oh shoot, whoops, I didn't mean to do. See, that's the thing. Ever since I got this new, I don't know if it's because of the phone or if it's the case, but like I can stand my phone up straight and have like nothing to make sure it doesn't fall over. But of course, one little kind of shoot that took down everything. Okay, that's not what I meant. That's not what I meant. Train wreck. Okay, but you know what I mean. One little shove, and it'll knock my phone over, not 5 or 6 other things that fell over with it. No, I'm in my college dorm right now. That's where I'm at. How old are you? I'm only 19. I'm not quite 28. I still got a little ways to go before I get to 28. But I think you all understand my point. You know, my phone just kind of stand because I have, well, and I don't know where it went, but I thought I brought it back with me to college, but I don't know where it's at. I have like this little stand that I could like put it on, and it's not like a tripod stand or something like that. It's just like a little easel type of thing, and I could just set my phone on there, and then we could just do it like that. Because then I'd have that mic hooked up to me, and then just to kind of, I don't know if it really does it or not, but to kind of like eliminate the background noise, because obviously being in a dorm, there's all kinds of noise, all kinds of crazy people going going crazy out there. So, but those things happen, so be it. Let's see, and then coming up before the next episode, I really have nothing going on tonight. Although, well, I could work on my one presentation in my one class, but I'm not presenting it, and it's with a group. We're not presenting it until next Monday, so I got some time. Is your college dorm all boys? Well, each floor, well, depending on what floor you are on, like the odds, those are Well, except for the first floor. The first floor is mixed, boys and girls, but then the odds are all occupied by the boys, and then the evens are all girls. So that's the top. Um, so yeah, it just depends on what level you're on. And I'm not sure if all dorms on this campus are like that. Well, I know one that isn't like that, where they have it by like wings. So like a certain wing would be all girls, and then another wing would be all boys. Um, So yeah. But anyway, we're out of time for this afternoon. In fact, we're almost at 16 minutes. This is a 15-minute long show. So anyway, thank you all so much for joining us here this afternoon, and we will see you all tomorrow. Tomorrow. Bye.